ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ నమస్కారం.
రెడీ అమ్మా మీరు?
కెమెరా యాక్షన్.
ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ నమస్కారం. మేము గురు టీం.
We're just a casual chit chat, frankly speaking, heart to heart.
బట్ నేను అంత ఫ్రాంక్ ఉన్నాను.
ఏ
మీరు ఏ అడుగుతూ ఉంటారు?
ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ అడుగుతాను.
సినిమా గురించి అడగండి అంతే.
సినిమా గురించే. సినిమాలో మీరు యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ గురించి అడుగుతాం. మీరు ఫ్రాంక్ గా చెప్పాలి.
ఓకే.
సో ద ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, నేను వచ్చినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ మిమ్మల్ని మీట్ అవటానికి వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ ఇంప్రెషన్ ఆఫ్ మీ?
I could see a very sincere girl coming home and showing a wonderful film which is already a full movie. So I could see basically I was dying to see the film because I always wanted to see. And one thing I can remember is that day after seeing the film, I remember I saw it in my home theater. I went straight towards one window where the curtain was there. I think I was choking. I started crying. And I was wondering, I liked it so much. I'm supposed to go and say yes, no? And I just came and I just hugged you and I said, I'm doing it. And the whole process itself was very, very interesting. And ఇప్పుడుగా చాలా ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో చెప్పాను కదా, ఆఫ్టర్ యాక్సెప్టింగ్ ఇట్ కండిషన్స్ పెట్టావు కదా, ఆ కండిషన్స్లో కొంచెం
నేను ఒక రోషం ఐ టెల్ యూ మై రోషం ఆన్ మై యాంగిల్. When I first saw you,
నువ్వు నన్ను చూసినప్పుడా? ఓకే.
When I first saw you, I was petrified anamata. So yes. I was just sitting there like that with my books and my scripts and my everything.
Yeah, you famous pose. This is a famous pose with a file.
Yeah.
Only thing I think what saved was there was a Ramana Maharshi photo there.
Yeah, I don't know adi ento teliyadu. Yeah, and I was sitting next to him. He said, "Okay, we'll watch." And we started watching. He's sitting next to me and no reaction. First half no reaction whatsoever. After finishing chusin tarata first half was okay. It's good. Okay, super. Then second half we finished watching. At one point I could hear sniffles. ఏదో కోల్డ్ వచ్చింది కావాలనుకున్నాను నేను. ఆ తర్వాత the sniffles got louder and louder. And then I'm looking like this in the darkness. I can't see, but tang something is doing. Okay, I have this guy. Then I was very happy. Sadistic guy. Then after the climax was over, I was not looking at him. He got up, went there, switched on the lights and everything, and he came, Sudha, come here. So I'm going with my hand like that. So he said, and he hugged me and he said, okay, you've done this in Tamil, ipudu nato Telugulo thi. Why remakes, Venki? So many remakes. Why?
See, I tell you, you're not in control in life. I came accidentally as an actor, and in that journey, you start doing many films. A lot of people they say, why remakes only? But there are so many hit films, straight films, nobody even
Talks about
see,
that.
yeah, there's so many of my films.
Yeah.
Take Bobbil Raja, Kalsundara, Premunchukonara, Vasantham, Kshanakshana, so many of those films, Aktilakam, Dharma Chakram, all the award-winning films are all have been straight films. But also at that time, a lot of remakes come, and I was very, very fast in selecting them, and it was a challenge because for me, main challenge is the remake is done by some other hero who's not me. How is Venki going to fit in that role? How is he going to look? A Prabhu's role, a Vijaykanth's role, or a Rajinikanth's role. There's so many actors. Bhagiraj's role. They'll always be saying, no, there's no way. He doesn't look. This is not his kind of film. But I think I take it up as a challenge and to fit into a Bhagiraj's role. They said there's no way I could pass off Sundarakanda. I don't know the Venki suit out, but it's a challenge.
అందుకే వాళ్ళు గంట తక్కువ చేద్దామని లేట్గా వచ్చా. ఏంటంటావు?
ఈ సినిమా చేసినప్పుడు 2 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో చేసేసావు, మళ్ళీ థర్డ్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో. యూ ఆస్క్డ్ మీ దిస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, బట్ ఆన్ ద లాస్ట్ డే ఆఫ్ షూటింగ్. ఎందుకంటే హీ వాజ్ సేయింగ్ లైక్ అమ్మో ఇవన్నీ ఆల్రెడీ షీ మస్ట్ బి ఫీలింగ్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్, ఇవన్నీ అడిగితే మళ్ళీ గెలిచినట్టు అవుతావు అని చెప్పి యూ డెంట్ ఆస్క్. But you asked me that. But I have the same answer. The challenge is when you have fresh talent performing the same thing. So it becomes a new film. A film's thing is 50% of it is acting and actors. 50% you've changed in the variable. The variable is changed. So for me, the same excitement while I was doing this film. But why did you choose Guru? And why Guru? లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ ఆర్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. అప్పుడు నేను విన్నది 2 states అది ఇది చాలా సినిమాస్ మీరు కన్సిడర్ చేస్తా ఉన్నారు.
No, because see, first thing in the sports backdrop film which I was always wanting to do, ఎప్పటి నుంచో చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను, కుదరలేదు. And new character, and to be in a new character, I could see I can deliver something new. And you've done an outstanding job. And girls have done an outstanding job. Basically, it was a very good film, a very new kind of film. Telugu industry తప్పకుండా చాలా ఫ్రెష్గా ఉంటుంది, దీంతో ఇమీడియట్గా ఒప్పుకున్నాను. అండ్ ఒప్పుకున్న తర్వాత ఐ టెల్ యూ టుడే, ఐ కెన్ ఆనెస్ట్లీ టెల్, నువ్వు ఉన్నావని కాదు, సినిమా హిట్ అవుద్దో పెద్ద హిట్ అవుద్దో కాదు, ద ప్రాసెస్ వాజ్ అన్బిలీవబుల్. ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ, I've got so much new energy, I don't know how to explain. And it's the credit goes to you because you did some magic, the way you were working, and the way you made me work, go through the whole script, because I was feeling a little monotonous in the last couple of years. చేసినయే చేస్తున్నావు, కొత్త ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ రావట్లేదు, ఛాలెంజింగ్గా లేదు రోల్స్. Even though the films were running well, some of them, it was like a cakewalk. You just go and just do it like that. When am I going to, again, do something really challenging? So this film gave me a lot of scope, and నువ్వు కూడా చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా, you didn't want me to, behave like my other kind of films. Have a tendency to...
I think we broke that by doing it like in 3 masters. మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఓకే ఒక షార్ట్ తీసేసి ఇక్కడ వరకు ఎంత, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఇవ్వండి, అలా చేయలేదు మనం. వీ హ్యాడ్ 3 masters. సో ద హోల్ సీన్ యూ హ్యాడ్ టు డూ. సో టెల్ మీ, వీళ్ళిద్దరూ కూడా అదే స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్ మేకింగ్, వేర్ యూ త్రో దెమ్ ఇన్ టు ద సీన్ అండ్ దే జస్ట్ పర్ఫార్మ్, దే రియాక్టింగ్ అండ్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్. హౌ వాజ్ ఇట్? డిడ్ యూ గెట్ ద ఎనర్జీ? యూ ఫీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎనర్జీ?
There's no doubt about it. They were so much into it. For me, it was very nice working with them, and of course, they've already done the film earlier, but still to come out again and do it, even more, with that energy, to do the same thing again is not easy at all. And you could see that prati scene inka baga cheyali, ఇది మాత్రం they were always having it. Let's just outbeat my earlier thing, let me do it better, let me do it better. They were just not leaving.
I think మా ముగ్గురికి అదొక్కటే, that was the challenge, right? We've done it before, this has to be better than that.
Yeah, all the time.
Exactly.
All the time.
And healthy competition, it's a healthy thing, let me do it better, let me do it better than the thing. And if he's doing, let me do it, they were not it's not like some big hero or small heroine or small, nothing like that. It was just always wanting the film to come out well, the scene should be better.
Your toughest scene?
I think the I love you scene, because that was my first scene that I shot in the film, in the Telugu film, and I shot it with Sir. So that was very difficult because I wasn't ready. I don't even know Sir. How will I just randomly be like, yo, I love you, bro? How? I can't. Like, I mean, I don't know him. So it was hard. I know initially I wasn't getting it, and you were like, Ritika, what is wrong with you? What have you become? Why are you not able to do it? And I'm like, I don't know, it's my first day, I'm not ready, I don't feel it yet, and I don't know, sir. And I was so stressed.
So now that you know him, you're able to say, would you be able to say I love you to him?
Not like that, but
She's got her foot in her mouth now. She's got...
Not like that. Like what?
But yeah, I'll just be like, I love you.
I love you, man.
Like,
I love you, man. You're a good man. I love you.
Like that, yeah.
I love you, Guru.
ఏంటి?
ఐ లవ్ యూ. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఒకళ్ళకి ఐ లవ్ యూ చెప్తున్నాను, నాకే భయం లేదు. నువ్వేంటి భయపడిపోతున్నావు? నువ్వు ఈ మాట బోల్డ్ మందికి చెప్పుకుంటావు.
వాటరు బాటలు జానెడున్న మ్యాటరు బోలెడుంది, మాటలు బుద్ధిగా రానడి చేత పాటలు పాడిస్తుంది. దీనిని మించిన స్వర్గం అన్నది, స్వర్గంలో కూడా ఉండదన్నది. చీర కట్టిన చిలకలాగా చిల్డు బీరు పొంగి పొరల కన్ను కొట్టి పిలవగానే మనసు ఎగిరే.
Mumtaz, is this film special to you? If so, why?
It is very, very special to me. Firstly, it is my first national film. So obviously, to enter into the whole national domain, what else? As an actor, that is something any actor would dream of. And other than that, since I was a boxer, maybe not a professional boxer, but I was into boxing.
Yes.
So boxing was, though I actually got into boxing for all the wrong reasons, I wanted to beat up men. So my thing was, I hate men and I want to beat them up. And ever since so my funda was, I will learn how to fight and I will beat them, and then I'm going to be equal or better than them. So that's how I
like it.
So I got into films because
I like
of
it.
boxing.
I mean, I'm the only man.
ఆడపిల్లలాగా ఉన్న లేడి పిల్లరా, ఆకాశాన ఎగురుతున్న చేప పిల్లరా, అసలే ఫైర్ బ్రాండు, రచ్చ కొడితే తీస్తది మీ బెండు. ఏయ్ పటాకే పటాకే, చెయ్యి పడిందో ఎట్టాగే, చల్ చల్లాకి పటాకే పటాకే, చెయ్యి పడిందో ఎట్టాగే.
Your first impression of me is wonderful, sweet, dedicated, soft filmmaker. 3 days into the shooting, your impression of me?
Yeah, soft inside, but tough outside. Dedicated, very sincere, taskmaster, perfectionist, full of energy.
You remember, Venki, I came and I spoke to you 10 days before the shooting, 7 days before the shooting, Vizag 3 days before the shooting, Vizag lo unnaru. And I came and I said, because my producer told me, he said, you can't scream, you can't shout, you can't do this, you can't do that. Venki will get all kinds of things, he'll walk off and all that.
అంత బిల్డప్ ఇచ్చారా వాళ్ళు?
అబ్బో, సురేష్ బాబు టోల్డ్ ఒక లిస్టు, ఆ లిస్ట్ రాసుకొని వచ్చాడు, ఎక్కడ మర్చిపోతాడని శశికాంత్ ఏం రాసుకొని వచ్చేసాడు, వచ్చి నాకు చదువుతున్నాడు ఒక్కొక్కటి. ఫస్ట్ది మై ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ బికేమ్ లైక్ దిస్, ఐమ్ లైక్ హౌ am I going to shoot? Okay, but how am I going to shoot it? Then I go and we did our reading. ఆ తర్వాత Venki, I have to talk to you. He's like, yeah, talk. So I'm like, see, I'm not a bad person. నాకు కోపం కావాలని నాకు రాదు. I also feel very bad when I get angry. But 100 people are doing things, 100 times I've told them, still doing it wrong. So I may shout, I may get angry. Be angry, he said. So then, after 3 days of shooting, I remember you coming and telling me, Ammo.
No, I said be angry, but not that angry.
Yeah, so I'm that angry.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, even I get angry. So, see, somewhere I think similar to you.
Very similar.
Very, very similar.
We're twins.
So, yeah. So, even production chuskotomlo gaani, when something is going wrong. So I could see it like that, and so it was fine. So it went off very well.
Thank God. No,
Yeah,
because he came and told me the third day.
Yeah.
He said, like how you lose it. I said, me? So he said, yeah, I know. Like the way you lose it. So I said, you also lose it. No? He said, yes. That is why I've decided to go zen. ఎందుకంటే నువ్వు అరిసి నేను అరిసి సినిమా జరగదు, సినిమా
both of us start shouting, that be too much.
So I think he was so peaceful.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But I was also very peaceful when he got angry.
Yes.
What happens when
we
Venki
compliment
gets,
each other.
Yeah. When Venki gets angry, what happens? You don't mess with him. You run for your life. But we had fun. Ippudu, just say that one dialogue, Ritika.
Which one?
The one you say that Geddam. You remember that?
గెడ్డమేసి ఉల్లుసేసి వయసై పోయినా
పోయినలాగా
ఉంటావు కానీ నవ్వుతే బాగానే ఉంటాం.
How did you agree to this? In fact, I'm testing you. ఇప్పుడు కూడా సినిమా అయిపోయి అంత ప్రోమోస్ వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను ఒక ప్రోమో 10-second promo, I cut only with that dialogue.
I know.
And I'm sending
and
it to you
for
approval.
You know what? You sent it to me and I said, is she trying to test me or something? She has not compliment her. I mean,
no, for a 17-year-old girl, 20-year-old man is ancient.
Exactly.
Ante.
No, and see, if I don't allow her to tell that dialogue, see that scene won't come up. I said it's important for that scene. And okay, when this small kid, let her tell what she wants.
Yeah.
That kind of expression is there.
Yeah.
But like నువ్వు అన్నట్టు చాలా మంది అడుగుతారు, అవసరమా? Is it why you unnecessarily pushing it like that? But like I said, no, sometimes you just have to let it go. It really doesn't matter. నువ్వు అన్నట్టు నువ్వు పంపించినప్పుడు అనుకున్నాను ఇన్నున్న ఈ అవసరం ఇది.
No, అందుకే మీరు 5 పంపించాలి, మనం ఛానల్ కి నేను 6 పంపించాను. I knew that would get rejected, but it didn't get rejected. Adi that's why I'm saying, like, I mean, hats off to him. See, a dream of a creator, నాలాంటి క్రియేటర్ ఆర్ ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్, ఏదో తొక్కలో ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఉంటే మాకు ఒక ఆశ ఉంటుంది, డిఫరెంట్గా చేయాలని. సో యూ రైట్, ఇలాంటివి రాసేసి యూ స్లిప్ ఇట్ ఇన్ టు ద డైలాగ్ షీట్ అండ్ ది యాక్టర్ విల్ చాప్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్. Maddie didn't do it, you didn't do it. So the film is at that level. It's something new, something good only because of that.
And I think the people appreciate it. The public, they're very, very smart. They will really appreciate these kind of this scene in the film.
ఇవన్నీ మాట్లాడి మనం ఏం చూపించలేదు, అన్ని మాట్లాడే చూపించాం, and you didn't resist that. But tell me honestly, was there anything that you completely disliked? ఎందుకంటే ఈ సినిమాలో చాలా ఫస్ట్ మీకు ఇష్టం లేని విషయాలు చాలా చేసావు. ఏంటంటే పూర్ణ మార్కెట్లో మిమ్మల్ని దోసేసి అక్కడ లైవ్ క్రౌడ్లో ఐ వాంటెడ్ దట్ లైవ్ థింగ్. I think everybody was so irritated. What is the big, like all his assistants were very irritated. What is so live about this that this woman is insisting on it? But 10,000, 15,000 crowd, it was hot, it was horrible, the chilies, fumes.
Yes.
That was the first. బీచ్లో అంతంత క్రౌడ్స్, పీపుల్ చేసింగ్ యూ, దట్ వాస్ ద ఫస్ట్. రిహర్సల్స్ అండ్ రీడింగ్స్ months before.
No, but I think that was.
No, did you hate in your film?
No.
Will you?
See, I wanted. Whatever it is. See, these are the fresh things in the movie which really looks good in the film. Makes the film look different. You have to, because we've done that earlier in earlier film when we were young. We used to do a lot in the crowd. ఇప్పుడు కొన్నిసార్లు see what happens sometimes is the crowd gets unruly. You won't be able to handle it. That's the only thing. You have to do it smartly. More than that, what was difficult was, to be honest, to manhandle Ritika. It was just the toughest thing, because I always have this problem in other films, to slap a girl or to push them or thing. And this film, it is real. Those films I can escape, but here the whole scene depends on that.
Yeah, you had to actually push her. She actually fell.
How many times? And then I was doing it not, and then you finally munde you better do it.
Because okay, outla. Single take artist, okay, it's not happening. Then she's telling you, push me. She fell like some 7 times. No, but I think it's నేను మీరున్నారని ఇక్కడ చెప్పట్లేదు, మీ వెనకే నేను చాలా మందికి చెప్పాను. I think that is what made this film special.
Yes.
ఎందుకంటే నేను చాలా మందికి ఫోకస్ గ్రూప్స్ కేసు చూపించినప్పుడు, స్టూడెంట్స్కి చూపించాను, సర్వెంట్స్కి చూపించాను, మెయిడ్స్కి చూపించాను, ఓల్డర్ పీపుల్కి చూపించినప్పుడు, they are finding it extraordinary అన్నమాట. That Venkatesh, such a big hero, such a big actor, superstar, ఈ అమ్మాయి ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు తిడతాంది, ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు మాట్లాడుతుంది. It's like terrific. It's something.
Not only there, in even market lo kuda.
Yeah.
Directly she's asking me, what, man? You old fellow. Remember that some dialogue? Hey, వయసు ఎంత? 90 ఉంటుందా?
90 ఏంటి ఆ ముసలి చేస్తా. I remember, that was terrific. ఈ బైక్ వచ్చి ఓల్డ్ బైక్, కెన్ యూ డ్రైవ్ ఇట్, ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి అంటే ఇట్ వాజ్ లైక్ లాఫింగ్ ఎట్ మీ, సేయింగ్ ఐ హావ్ బీన్ డ్రైవింగ్ ద బైక్ సిన్స్ ఐ వాజ్ లైక్ సమ్ 7 years old. Just shut up, I can do it. ఒక 6 months he worked out on his physique and everything. He learned padding, he learned boxing.
I did a lot of homework. I got prepared a lot of new energy, and I could see there was so much confidence in me that I could really come out and give my best if I'm really well prepared.
నువ్వంటే నాకు పీకలు లప్పుదైపోతే నా ఎక్సెసింది ఫస్ట్ టైం ఒకళ్ళకి ఐ లవ్ చెప్తున్నా, నాకే భయం లేదు, నువ్వు ఎందుకలా భయపడిపోతున్నావు?
That preparation really helped me a lot.
రీడింగ్ రావాలి, రిహర్సల్స్ చేయాలి, అది ఇది అని అన్నప్పుడు నేను 30 yearsగా ఇదేమీ చేయలేదు, ఇలా చెప్పినట్టు నేను చేయను. ఐ వాజ్ లైక్ ఆస్కింగ్ మై సెల్ఫ్, వై షుడ్ ఐ డూ ఇట్ అని. సో హీస్ అ రెబెల్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్.
ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ తర్వాత కొంచెం చదువుకోవడం కొంచెం చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత I started studying really hard.
I think we did it over 3 months.
3 months. Yeah. And every scene couple of times. So.
Ritika, I think she's a born actress.
So my first film ever was Irudhi Suttru in Tamil, and then my fourth film is Guru, which is the same film actually. But what was difficult for me was majorly the language, because I had no time to learn my lines at all. For the Tamil film, we learned, we practiced a lot, for months and for years we practiced and trained. But for Telugu film, I had no time. I learned all my lines in 2.5 days.
Hey, don't చెప్పనా నీకు? No touchings. That's too much to say. Wait, అవతారుడిని మడిసి పెట్టేదాకా బాక్సింగ్లో ఉన్న 30 రకాల పంచులు గుద్దులు, అవతారుడిని మడిసి పెట్టేదాకా బాక్సింగ్లో ఉన్న 30 రకాల పంచులు వాడేడు. How will I say it in Telugu? Once again. అవతారుడిని మడిసి పెట్టేదాకా బాక్సింగ్లో ఉన్న 30 రకాల పంచులు వాడేడు. నాకు కొంచెం తెక్కుంది, నా చేతి పెద్దలో తినేవాడికి లెక్క ఉంది. అవతలోడిని మడిసి పెట్టేదాకా బాక్సింగ్లో నా 30 రకాల పంచులు వాడేడు.
Why did you agree? నేను యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు సినిమా అగ్రీ అయినప్పుడు I didn't think you would agree to the salt and pepper. I was very hesitant to ask and everything. But you suggested it. You said, adi enta kavali neeku enta ani. How?
No, what happened was, basically all actors have this mental block. When you're doing commercial films, you're this hero, that hero, to look always young and things. But this character, okay, I did a lot of homework at home before I even came and saw you. But then for a couple of days I left that salt and pepper look, and you started liking yourself. You started looking different. You start, and once you start liking yourself inside, you're comfortable. You don't give a damn.
Yeah, correct.
So the main thing is to feel good inside.
Correct.
Yes, I'm looking good. I'm looking different, and I'm playing a character.
Correct.
And not what people are going to say.
Even as an actor నేను చూసాను, మీకు డైలాగ్ ఒకటి ఇరిటేట్ చేసినా కూడా, వన్ వర్డ్ ఇరిటేట్ చేసినా కూడా, లైక్ కాస్ట్యూమ్లో ఏదో ఒకటి ఇరిటేట్ చేసినా కూడా, యూ గెట్ థ్రోన్.
Yes.
బట్ యూ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫైనెస్ట్ మైన్యూటెస్ట్. బికాస్ నాకు తెలిసి కళ్ళజోడు షాప్ అతనికి ఒక యూ కాల్ సమ్ 30 times. He has the Ray-Bans, the aviators is his look. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what he did? I wanted anti-reflective. He was calling that fellow every day saying, this is Venkatesh, are my glasses ready, are my glasses ready. So I believe he called the EP and he said, this is one man who's going on telling me I'm Venkatesh, it can't be. Why is Venkatesh calling us spec shop like this? So because he knew he had to wear it in everything.
Yeah.
So he ensured that the anti-reflective things were done purposely, properly, because it was at a size you don't get in India, you get only in Dubai.
Yes.
So he's that kind of a perfectionist. Yeah, I'm just dealing with all the questions that I have for you, and then with you,
Okay.
like that. Okay.
So now you just have to look at me, stare at me, and stare at her.
Do you think you're an interfering actor?
No, I don't think I'm an interfering actor.
You're a very obedient actor, actually.
No,
For a director, I think you're a joy.
No.
These girls are not actresses. Okay, she is acted in a few films in Bengal, but వీళ్ళిద్దరు కూడా actresses కాదు. First time you're doing a film with, she's a non-actor. How was it? Me experience.
No, I think, see, everybody's got some hidden talents, and some characters, bring out that. And I think for Ritika, she's very fortunate. You gave her a wonderful character like this. And of course, Mumtaz has already done a lot of Bengali films. She's already shown her talent there. And I think no characters define chesaru kabatti chala clear ga unna. And you're very, very clear. I think basically we all have to respect the captain. And you're the captain, and you were very, very sure నీకు ఏం కావాలో చాలా క్లియర్గా ఉన్నావు.
People are calling this, some people, అక్కడక్కడ నాకు ఆ రూమర్స్ అందుతా ఉన్నాయి, that it's a class film, classy film అని. What is your answer to that?
See, to be honest, ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ మాస్ అనేది ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ అ థింగ్. బికాజ్ ఇప్పుడు కొన్నిసార్లు ఇప్పుడు తారీ జమీన్ పర్ ఉంది. ఇస్ ఇట్ అ క్లాస్ ఫిల్మ్? ఐ డోంట్ నో. No. If the emotions reach out.
Dangal. What is Dangal?
Exactly. So I think if some emotion reaches out, that's enough. ఎంత రీచ్ అవుతే అని మన చేతిలో లేదు. బట్ ఐ థింక్ యూ షుడ్ see the emotion behind it, and this film has got some wonderful emotions which is going to reach all audience.
What has Guru done to you in one word?
Made me think different. Just before, maybe going to be in the film industry for a longer time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe
something.
Gracefully gone out a little earlier. But this film is, I know I can just do some amazing work from now on.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because I can see my energy back, and if you challenge me with any character, I'm there. I'm waiting for writers to write some exciting stuff.
Nice.
I can deliver something outstanding. Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay, Ritika, for you, did you know you could act?
No. No.
Then?
I don't know. I had no idea. When I first met you, I was like, I don't even know what's happening. I thought I'll just go with the flow. It's a different opportunity. I mean, let's see. I thought I only have to box in the film. I don't have to act too much. I thought I'll just box and that's my job. That's what Mari sir first told me. But then when I actually read the whole story, there were some emotional scenes when I'm crying, and then when I'm fighting with my sister, and then some arguments happening. मुझे लगा बाप रे ये रियल में acting है, and I was like, oh shit. I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready?
No.
But how did you do it?
It was you. I remember like when there were some emotional scenes, I never used glycerine. So you took me to a corner and you just spoke to me for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and I could just connect with you, and you would start crying, I would start crying, and you would say, when you're ready, Ritika, just be there, don't talk to anybody, just be there and just do this when you're ready. Don't even talk, don't even look at the camera, just do this. And I used to be like, okay, I'll take 2 minutes. I used to think.
Kill
I used to
kill
kill
everybody.
myself. Yeah.
No, kill
Whole family dead.
Yeah,
पूरा family.
हाँ, सब लोग मर गए. मतलब सबका देहांत हो गया तो मेरा क्या रिएक्शन होगा था? I used to actually start crying, and I used to do this. He used to say action. She used to say it like this. Action. So no disturbance to the artist. That's how it happened. It was
And if
you,
someone spoke by mistake, dead. उसका देहांत हो गया फिर.
నేను గంట వెయిట్ చేయించాను, అందుకే ఇవాళ గంట తక్కువ చేద్దామని లేట్గా వచ్చా. లేట్ అంటావు?
I've told you on the sets of the Telugu, I've pulled you up a couple of times saying you're hamming. Ritika, you're hamming.
Hamming means?
You're overacting.
Yeah.
Or you're acting.
Yeah.
You're not feeling.
Yeah.
In the Tamil film, I felt you just felt.
Yeah.
Here you have been pulled up
Yeah.
a couple of times. Of course, then we brought you back.
Yeah.
Did you feel that? Did you feel the change in you?
I did feel a change in me because I had done this before once. So I knew what was going to happen. I knew how I was going to react to it. Like in the first film, I was completely raw, natural. I didn't know what the other actor was going to say to me, how he was going to say it.
Yeah.
So I was just being very natural with my reactions. But here, I sort of knew what was going to happen, what's coming to me. So I was prepared in my head. But then, like you said, like you always say, you said, don't act, just react to whatever the samne wala person is saying. And then I used to just go with them blank and just listen to what Sir is saying or what Mumtaz is saying, and then I used to just react to it. But yeah, that I did feel that a little.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But then we corrected it all.
Yeah.
Would you like to do a regular role?
Regular matlab?
What is the kind of role that you want to do from now
Now,
onwards?
I
What are the
really
kind of
want to
cinema?
play a rock star.
Okay.
And
Box
then I
sedan.
want to play a Sankey, like this psycho idiot. I think I have it in me. Like I
You've
have
done that already. You've done it in Guru. You've done it. You're not
You're a
normal.
crazy one in this film.
Yeah, you're not normal.
Like
You're
crazy.
abusing
You're
him, you're
abusing this
abusing him.
bloody coach so much. I mean, what's your age?
You're crazy already. Okay, but do you see in all this, you're not saying, I want to be a romantic girl, I want to do a regular heroine's role, I want to be this, I want to be that. Don't you want to do that?
Sir.
It's a little boring, no?
How would you know? You've not done it.
Done it once or twice.
She's already done 2 like that, no?
Oh, like
No,
that.
but not like real romantic. No, I saw 1 or 2 of them. It's not
Yeah,
real
you should.
romantic.
Like, if you just had to dance in these chiffons, go to foreign locations.
I've done that and it was horrible. Like two steps I'll dance and I'll be like, wow, I'm falling. And I'm just falling in my sari and everybody's like, oh my god, what is this girl? I don't want this girl, and they're all like tired of me because I can't do that. I can't.
No, you'll get used to it, don't worry.
Maybe with time.
All right. Did you ever wake up one day and say, I don't want to go on these sets? Must be honest. You can be
Once
honest.
or twice.
Yeah? Which
Yeah.
day was this? I know which one.
You'll remember everything.
He keeps saying, you never forgive, you never forgive.
I think one was where I was shooting the scene between me and Lux, the confrontation scene, towards the end.
Feel that? You didn't feel like going on set?
No, because that scene is very difficult. It's not easy. It's very difficult to do, and I don't know how I did it that time. And that only was very difficult for me. And doing it again in a different
Remember what you
language.
told her that day?
Yeah, what did I do?
Abuse me, abuse me.
Yeah, I told
shout
her.
at me.
Yeah.
I did that scene because I was not feeling it, because at that time it was my first time doing it. Here we've done it already and I wasn't feeling the same intensity. So I said, her back was to the camera, so I said, just say all the bad words to me in English or Hindi. Jitna ganda bolna hai, utna ganda bolo. Like, insult me, humiliate me, make me cry.
Did you enjoy, how was the experience working with him? Did you
Very
enjoy?
well. Like I said, I've always been very scared of him, because like Maddie sir, you know, he comes off as someone who's
You
very
know,
cool.
no, Venki, everybody on sets is petrified of you. You're aware of
Everybody's
that?
scared,
Oh shit.
including me.
No, one day I'm telling him, you know, everybody's petrified of you. He said, me? Why? Me? And all that. I'm like, hello? You are scary.
Oh shit.
Seriously
Yeah,
scary.
because the first impression also is very, I say, huge. This mountain. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh god.
యుద్ధం ముందరి నిశ్శబ్దం నీ యుక్తికి నిలువద్దం ఒదుగుదు ఓటమి నోడించు నీ పిడికిలి పట్టున బిగుమానం నువ్వు పొందే విజయపు పరిమాణం నీ కొట్టగలిగే పట్టుదలగా పోరు సాగించు
You felt he was the tough coach.
I genuinely felt that he is that tough coach. He is a fatherly figure who can whip you, and you better listen to him. So that is something I really, I felt it. But when you say the cut, he's such a gentleman then. Like, he's like sitting silently. Because honestly, I've also heard that, he has temper and he, you better not mess with him. But he's always been there, and, he used to chat up at times. But he's always been there.
You can ask questions of any of us, whatever you want.
Was it just a hobby, or you wanted this to be a full-time profession, this film thing?
Always wanted it to be a profession.
Full-time.
Full time.
Okay.
Hobby ఎలా చేస్తాం సినిమాలు? As a director, it's impossible. Maybe as a writer, you write and then for the rest of the time you can do something else. But as a director, I don't think అది ఒక సినిమా తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఈ సినిమా అవుతుంది, next week I'm into the next film. How? So
how do you balance home and work then?
Yeah, it's hell. I don't balance. I think ఎక్కడో ఎవడో నన్ను తిడుతున్నాడు for sure.
Yeah, I
Do you
really
feel bad that you came into movies, or you feel good?
I feel bad for my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, because my dad always says that I've lost a very good student. I've lost a very good student. I was one of his favorite students. I deserve to be that because I've given. Yeah, like I used to work the hardest. I know I'm the daughter. I can be like, hi papa, please aaj mat karao, aaj meko chutti de do. But no, I used to always be there on time. I used to be the most disciplined. I used to encourage everybody else. I used to be the best in the gym. But then I had to leave because I found a better place for me here. And unfortunately, life of sportsmen in India is not great at all. It's not good. Like when I represented India, I didn't even have a proper gym to train in. We used to train in a basement. We had so many pillars around us. We couldn't even kick properly without hurting ourselves. It was very hard for us. So that's why I choose acting now. And I want to really, really fight one day, but I'm scared because it needs a lot of preparation. I have to take 2 to 3 months off. I have to build back my body, and I have to become strong here. And it's hard, but I really want to do it.
You can ask now.
Yeah.
I want to ask you. See, because we are like the team, okay? We are like homies. We are like bros.
Okay.
All
Okay,
of
bros.
us.
Okay, bro, go. Go for it.
So how did you ever feel like an outsider? Because you kind of are an outsider, right? Because we are all like, as in our team. So basically, we don't care about it. We don't care about the whole fitting in.
No, I came here to work.
He's the Venkatesh. You really need to worry about if we fit in with him, dude. Seriously.
As in gel, like bond with the group.
No,
Yeah,
What
he's
she's
going
saying
to
is, experience వచ్చి మేము ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసేసాం. ఒక 4 years మేము అందరం కలిసి ట్రావెల్ చేసాం, ఈ సినిమా చేసేసాం. And we were all like one family when you came in.
No, see, I don't know how you guys felt, but I felt like a family.
You felt at home.
Yeah, of course.
That means we're nice.
Yeah,
I feel
very
like
nice
that.
family.
Yeah, of course.
Nice family.
Maybe I don't talk too much, but that doesn't mean I don't feel close to you guys. I mean, I always felt like a family.
I feel he's my brother. My favorite brother.
బాక్సింగ్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఉండండి లేదా దొబ్బేయండి. తయారుగా బొక్కడానికి వచ్చే వాళ్ళకి నేర్పించే టైం లేదు నాకు. లెర్న్ టు బి ద బెస్ట్ ఆర్ గెట్ ద హెల్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ హియర్.
ఈ రాక్షసుడు చంపేస్తున్నాడే.
లే అప్. ఇది బాక్సింగ్ రింగ్. ఇక్కడ నీ కళ్ళు ఒళ్ళు బుర్ర బుద్ధి అంతా ఒకే చోట పెట్టి పని చేయాలి.
దూరంగా మర్చిపోయినా నీకు నో టచింగ్స్.
I want to ask you, you chose to make a film like this. Okay, first is a sports film. For someone like you, a sports film. And then a film on women's boxing. Boxing bhi theek tha, men's boxing ho sakta tha. Why women's boxing? Why boxing?
See, I read an article.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. ఆ ఆర్టికల్లో ఏముందంటే చిన్న పిల్లలు వాళ్ళ అమ్మ నాన్నలు వచ్చి బాక్సింగ్ పంపిస్తున్నారు. ఎందుకు పంపిస్తున్నారు బాక్సింగ్కి? బాక్సింగ్ అంటే యూ గెట్ హర్ట్ హియర్, యూ గెట్ హర్ట్ దేర్, అండ్ అమ్మ నాన్న ఆర్ సెండింగ్ దీస్ లిటిల్ గర్ల్స్. Then I saw that poverty, only to get out of the poverty they're getting into boxing. They don't care, they're getting hurt here, they're bleeding, they're dying. It was a very sad thing. Then I go into the world, I see the politics there. I see all kinds of hell happening there. So it's a story waiting to be told, and who better than me? That's what I thought.
That's very brave of you to take up something like this.
Thank you, Ritika. You can ask me.
Would you ask your daughters to learn boxing?
I don't think so, no.
Why?
No, because
Every girl must know how to fight.
yeah, I know,
Maybe
I
some
know
other
that.
form
I thought you were saying professionally. Professionally, no. I feel the field has potential, but she would be struggling like crazy. It would be hell. Because how? As a mother, I don't want to send my daughter to go and suffer. I wish the country would look at sportswomen better. And that's
Yeah.
what I hope this film will do.
Yeah.
I told your daughters in 3 years I'm retiring, right? Last year or something like that. And then he went back, he said, I'm sorry, I'm not retiring for the next 30 years. Which is like awesome.
Yeah.
And అది వచ్చింది గురు సినిమాలో మీ యొక్క ఆ ఒక్క కొత్తదనం I can see that so much. I haven't seen this Venki in any other films. I've told you many times, క్షణ క్షణంలో లాగా నవ్వండి or do this, do that. But I think you just owned the character.
Yeah, that's what cinema చూసిన వాళ్ళందరూ. I mean, they were totally, my own family were biggest critics. They said, you're looking totally different from all your other films. You perform very differently. And so they're really happy.
I'm so happy.
చాలా
I'm
కొత్తగా
so
ఉన్నాను.
happy.
So తప్పకుండా ప్రేక్షకులు తప్పకుండా ఆదరిస్తారు. And the whole industry, Telugu film industry is looking forward for this film. And all the technicians, all my younger heroes, the whole from the beginning they were encouraging this film. I could see the positive vibe right from the first look that we're going to come out with a good film. So 31st you're going to see this
Okay,
well
now I'm
made.
going to call for action. You will wish in
Wait,
two
I have a
different
question to
languages.
ask you
Ask.
and her also. I want to ask you, see, when I first met you, you said that you chose me because you liked my energy. But then how did you know that I could emote, and have you ever worked with someone like me who absolutely like no idea about the film, about filmmaking, about movies? I was absolutely raw. I didn't even like watching movies. So
You know
how
what?
did you make me emote?
See, I on my first film, I worked with little children, a couple of them in 20 minutes of the film. And that has been my most educative experience in my life. You were exactly like them. To mold one experienced actor, already 30 years, 50 years, 40 years, 20 years, 15 years, it becomes difficult for them, for me to, change. But with you, it was so easy. You didn't know anything else.
Yeah.
So, and you are greatly focused, disciplined, and you listen. He's such a competent actor. What happens is they go into the comfort zone of expressions. Sad ante ila sad ga bettali, angry ante ila bettali.
Very true.
Probably on your 10th film you will go to what he is experiencing. But today it's also fresh for you, and that's what you're giving me. And that's what this film is getting. So it's fantastic.
లేట్ అయింది.
అసలే ఫైరు బ్రాండు రచ్చకొడితే తీస్తది మీ
వేషాలు ముందు గేమ్ బేసిక్స్
పటాకే పటాకే చెయ్యి పడిందో ఎట్టాగే
నువ్వు నీ కోచింగ్ తగలెట్టుకో.
సింహాసనం మీద కూర్చోపెట్టినా మీ దృష్టి అంతా ఇప్పుడు పెంట మీదే ఉంటుంది. చావే చచ్చిపో.
Hi Andy, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the sets of Guru. మీరు ఎప్పుడు మా సెట్స్కి రాలా. And actually I'm one director who kept asking where is Suresh when they come to see you Venki అని. ఎందుకు రాలేదు మీరు?
Normally I don't go. If I'm making a film, I go to that set.
Okay.
Otherwise I don't go to somebody else's set.
At all.
Yeah.
To see your brother?
To see that I see him every day at home, but not on the sets. And I normally, if I go there, then to me there'll be many things which are right, many things which are wrong. So malla vallu edo ani manakenduku lenu vachestam.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, he'll find something or other.
I'll find a flaw in what they're doing.
No, he'll leave all the good parts aside. Only something very small, right from the hairstyle, right from the dress, right from the something is missing here, something is why you didn't sleep last night. మొత్తం డిఫెక్ట్లన్నీ చెప్పడం ముందు.
వారు అలా చెప్పినప్పుడు how do you react?
Actually 30 years చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. If you've survived 30 years, hats off to, because సురేష్ బాబు కమెంట్స్కి సురేష్ బాబు దీనికి ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఈజీ.
వారి సినిమా అగ్రీ అయ్యే ముందు, చేయడానికి అగ్రీ చేసే ముందు, ఆల్వేస్ యువర్ ఒపీనియన్ ఇస్ టేకెన్.
90% తీసుకుంటాను. కొన్ని నాకు చెప్పకుండా ఒప్పేసుకుంటాడు,
అయిపోతాయి,
అవి ఫెయిల్ అవుతాయి. అప్పుడు చెప్పా కదా ముందు చేయకూడదు కదా అని బిన్ 2-3 సార్లు. బట్ చాలా ఫిల్మ్స్ తను కూడా ధైర్యంగా చేస్తాడు. అది నాకు గట్స్ ఉండవు. అంటే గురు సినిమా నేను చూడలేదు, తను చూసి ముందే చెప్పేశాడు నేను గురువు చేస్తున్నాను. వాటరా మాధవన్, వాట్ మూవీ, బాక్సింగ్ కోచ్, బై బియర్డ్, వాట్ ఇస్ ఆల్ దిస్ అని మై ఫీలింగ్. వీ షుడ్ డూ సమ్ అదర్ ఫిల్మ్. నో, ఐ లైక్ ద మూవీ, ఐల్ డూ ద మూవీ. ఐ లైక్ ద మూవీ, ఐల్ డూ ద మూవీ. ఓకే, యూ డూ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. Then much later I saw the film.
Correct.
After he had decided to do the
Correct.
film, I saw the film. Then I found it, okay, it has some strengths, some weaknesses. Now we'll see how they'll evolve it. And రాత్రి చూసాను, I was very, very happy with the film.
He says you are his harshest critic. ఈ సినిమా చూసిన తర్వాత ఏం చెప్పారు వెంకీకి?
ఇంకా అంటే ఎప్పుడు పొగడలా. యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ వెల్ ఇన్ అ ఫిల్మ్ అనేది జీవితంలో ఇప్పుడు దాకా చెప్పలే.
స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏంటంటే మీరు సినిమా ఫస్ట్ చూసి ఫస్ట్ కట్ చూసి రఫ్ కట్ డబుల్ పాజిటివ్ యూ కాల్డ్ మీ అండ్ సెడ్ సి ఈ గుడ్ అంతా నాకు చెప్పడం ఇష్టం ఉండదు. సో ఐమ్ లైక్ ఓకే బ్రింగ్ ఇట్ ఆన్. దెన్ యూ గేవ్ మీ వన్ హ్యూజ్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఓకే ఇదమ్మా ఇదమ్మా ఇదమ్మా.
No, he did. బాగా చేశాడు. లైక్ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళాను yesterday. I asked my wife and mother. వాళ్ళు చాలా క్రిటిక్స్, మై డాటర్, వైఫ్ వాళ్ళు ఏంటి ఎట్లుంది సినిమా అంటే బాగుందండి, చాలా బాగుందంటే వెంకీస్ డన్ వెల్ కదా అని అడిగా. అంటే బొబ్బిల్ రాజా తర్వాత ఈ సినిమాలోనే బాగున్నాడు అన్నాడు. ఐ సెడ్ వాట్ ఆల్ దీస్ ఇయర్స్ హి వాజ్ నాట్ గుడ్ ఆర్ వాట్? నో ఐ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ లైక్ అన్ అదర్ చేంజ్.
I think this film you've picked up the distribution.
Yeah.
According to me, Sashikanth is extremely lucky that you're distributing this film. మీరు చెప్పారు కదా you don't take risks అని and you're very careful అని. So why did you choose to distribute this? ఎప్పుడు ఈ decision was taken only some 5-6 days back.
ఎక్కడో తెలియకుండా తెలుగు సినిమాకి we need lot of good films which will do well. అవసరం అనేది నాకు బాగా ఫీలింగ్. నేను అందుకనే ఐ డిడ్ పెళ్లి చూపులు, దృశ్యం, ఆర్గాజ్ ఇలాంటి సినిమాలు చాలా సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. సినిమాలు బాగా ఆడతాయి, మంచి పేరు వస్తుంది, డబ్బులు మిగులుతాయి, అండ్ సినిమాని వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఇట్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ అనే ఒక ఫీలింగ్ ఉంటుంది. సో వెన్ పీపుల్ సిన్సియర్గా సినిమా తీసి సిన్సియర్గా యాక్ట్ చేసి you've done a fantastic job, Venki has done, the heroines have done great jobs చేసినప్పుడు you need to take it to the best platform, give it the best theatres, do the best publicities, and that's one of the reasons I've taken it. See, we need to push, and అప్పుడే జనం కూడా మారుతారు. they'll also start liking good cinema. నిన్న ఎవరో మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ వాళ్ళు ఎవరో చూసినప్పుడు అన్నారు, ఏంటండి మళ్ళీ చాలా మంచి సినిమాలు సడన్గా చూపెట్టేస్తున్నారు మీరు అంటే they're also feeling good that we are coming for good films.
అవును
ఇంతే చాలు ఆనే నీ ప్రయాణం కోరే గమ్యాన్ని సాధించదే, ఇంకా ఇంకా అనే నీ ప్రయత్నం ఏనాడు తలొంచదే.
Between the two of you, who's the guru to whom?
In movies maybe he, in life maybe I'm a little better.
అంటే
I think
in materialistic things I'm the guru. In the spiritual things he is the guru.
if I'm not able to narrate it in 2-3 minutes, flow low, he switched off. He switches off. He knows there's something is wrong.
గురు గురించి ఏం చెప్పారు?
No, Guru, I was all excited.
2 lines లో చెప్పారా?
No. I just see the whole film really excited me, and it was something I was always looking forward to. Chala రోజుల నుంచి something different, something new, with a lot of human emotions and a new character for me to look good, look different. So I mean, I అన్నీ వచ్చినాయి ఈ సినిమాలో. So it was very spontaneous for me to immediately call and tell him I'm immediately doing it.
I remember producer Sashikanth coming and telling me, షూటింగ్కి ముందు వచ్చి ఒక ఫుల్ లిస్ట్, ఓకే సురేష్ బాబు ఇస్ గివెన్ మీ దిస్ లిస్ట్ అని చెప్పి, ఆ లిస్ట్లో ఏంటంటే ప్రొడక్షన్లో ఏమైనా డిలే అయితే తెలియకూడదు, వెంకి చెప్పకూడదు, బస్ లేట్గా వస్తే చెప్పకూడదు, ఆర్టిస్ట్ ఎవడైనా అక్కడ కూర్చొని పర్ డేది వేస్ట్ చేశారంటే చెప్పకూడదు, యూ షుడెంట్ షౌట్ ఆన్ సెట్స్, యూ షుడెంట్ డూ దిస్, యూ షుడెంట్ డూ దాట్, అదంతా యూ జస్ట్ గివ్ వన్ హ్యూజ్ లిస్ట్. అండ్ ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ షాక్ అనమాట. ఒక అమ్మో నేను సినిమా ఎలా తీస్తాను, బికాజ్ ఎందుకంటే ఇట్స్ లైక్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఆయన ఏం చెప్తారంటే యు ఆర్ ద పీస్ఫుల్ వన్ అని.
ఇప్పుడు అలా అయిపోయి తను చెప్పడం వల్ల అలా అయిపోయింది. దానికి అంటే ఈజీగా ప్రెషర్ పడిపోతాడు తను. చిన్న చెప్తాడు కానీ చిన్న వేరియేషన్, ఆ చెట్టు పూలు సరిగ్గా పెట్టలేదు అనుకో పరిగెత్తి ఇలా పూలు సెట్ చేసేట్టు అవన్నీ. అంటే మోర్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ దాన్ హీరో, ప్రిడామినెంట్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ తను. నాకన్నా ముందు ప్రొడక్షన్ చేశాడు. నేను కొంచెం పెళ్లి చేసుకుని వచ్చే లోపల యూస్ టు డూ ముందడుగప్పుడు ఖాళీలో బాగా ఏడిపించేవాడు రావు గోపాలరావు వాళ్ళందరినీ.
I see that. He tells me also, see, I'm seeing that same thing in you. నాలాగా నాశనమైపోతుంది, your peace will go, don't do it, Sudha. He keeps telling me every day. సరే, గురు గురించి ఒక్క say it in one word. What would you say about Guru? ఒక్క వర్డ్లో చెప్పాలంటే ఈ సినిమా చూసిన తర్వాత
ఒక్క వర్డ్లో చెప్పలేము, మనకు అలా అంత స్కిల్ లేదు వర్డ్స్ని చెప్పడానికి. ఎమోషనలీ ఫెంటాస్టిక్ ఫిల్మ్. ఐ రియలీ లైక్ ఇట్. చాలా చోట్ల ఎమోషనల్గా కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం. దెర్ ఆర్ ద బిగ్ కనెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి విచ్ ఆర్ వెరీ గుడ్. ఫైనల్గా అమ్మాయి వచ్చి వాటేసేసుకుని అలాంటి బిగ్ కనెక్ట్స్, బిగ్ మూమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. చాలా చిన్న మూమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. చాలా ఫ్యామిలీస్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాయి. కాంపిటీషన్ ఆఫ్ 2 siblings. One girl is better than the other girl. Those kinds of moments are brilliant moments in the film.
వన్ ఫేవరెట్ చైల్డ్ ఉంటుంది
Yeah.
ప్రతి కుటుంబంలో.
అంటే ఫేవరెట్ చైల్డ్ ఉంటుంది, ఒక చైల్డ్కి ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది.
అవును అవును.
అండ్ ద పేరెంట్స్ కాన్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. వాళ్ళకి ఇద్దరి మీద ఇష్టం. ఒకడు బెటర్, న్యాచురల్లీ టాలెంటెడ్. One is talented but not as good as this guy.
Yes.
And the trauma that those parents will have. If you look at those levels, then it's really very nice. And these people should really, వాళ్ళది ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకొని they'll make it a bigger film. So that way it was-
బ్యూటిఫుల్లీ టోల్డ్.
Yeah.
మీరు నన్ను ఒక క్వశ్చన్, వెంకీని ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడగొచ్చు. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ మీ బ్రూటలీ ఆనెస్ట్. మీకు ఎప్పటి నుంచో ఏమైనా అడగాలి?
నాకు మంచి కథ ఎప్పుడు చెప్తారు చెప్పండి.
అతి త్వరలో.
ఓకే, ఫెంటాస్టిక్.
అతి త్వరలో. కానీ ఇంటర్ఫియరెన్స్ అవన్నీ మీరే భయపెట్టేశారు నన్ను.
నేను మంచి కథ చెప్పండి.
చెప్తాను,
ఇస్తాను నీతో.
బోడి వయసు బోడి వయసు బోడి వయసు బాబు అంటే చాలా మంది తెలుసు.
ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎమోషన్స్ ఉంటే చాలమ్మా. ఇట్స్ నాట్ మాస్
agree.
క్లాస్ కాదు. ఇస్ దేర్ అన్ ఎమోషన్? నేను నవ్వానా, నేను ఏడ్చానా, నేను ఫీల్ అయ్యానా,
Connect అయ్యానా,
కనెక్ట్
అవును.
అయ్యానా లేదంతే.
అంతే.
అది ఎక్కువ మంది కనెక్ట్ అయితే ఎక్కువ మంచిదంతే. ద పై హ్యాస్ టు బి బిగర్. దట్స్ ఆల్.
హ్యాపీ.
దెన్ యూఆర్ హ్యాపీయర్.
సరే, ఉగాది శుభాకాంక్షలు చెప్పేస్తే మన గురు ప్రేక్షకులకి.
అందరికీ ఉగాది శుభాకాంక్షలు.
అందరికీ ఉగాది శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఈ ఉగాది తర్వాత 31st సుధా, వెంకీ, రితిక, ముంతాజ్ వీళ్ళందరూ, శశి వీళ్ళందరూ ఒక చాలా మంచి సినిమా తీశారు. మీరు ఆ సినిమాని చూసి ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. మీ ఫ్యామిలీ తోటి వెళ్ళండి. ఇట్స్ ఎ లవ్లీ ఫిల్మ్ టు వాచ్.
1 2 3
హ్యాపీ ఉగాది.